Good morning, everybody. My name is Carlos Patiño. Before I start my opening speech, I would like to apologize to Prime Minister because there are going to be two words that I'm going to mispronounce, and I did a lot of research on that. Thank you very much. We are about to begin the last trading day of the week in NASDAQ, the world's largest global exchange company. Times Square is often referred to as the crossroads of the world. This week, the work has to come to us during the United Nations General Assembly Week. We're very pleased this morning to have our special guest, the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, the Honorable Keith Rowley. Trinidad and Tobago has one of the highest per capita incomes in Latin America. Energy production and downstream industrials are the primary drivers of Trinidad and Tobago's economy. Oil and gas typically account for approximately 40% of GDP and 80% of the exports. The country has one of the largest natural gas liquefaction, we're number one, facilities in the Western Hemisphere, and gas contributes approximately to 2/3 of the energy sector government revenue. Economic diversification is a government priority, particularly in such areas as tourism, agriculture, IT, and shipping. The United States and Trinidad and Tobago enjoy cordial relations and based on shared commitment to democracy, mutual beneficial trade, and close security cooperation via the Caribbean Basin Security Initiative, CBSI. The two countries have an extradition and mutual legal assistance treaty, as well as agreement on maritime cooperation and tax information exchange. Large numbers of U.S. citizens and permanent residents of Trinbagonian origin live in the United States and keep cultural ties strong. About 10,000 of U.S. citizens visit Trinidad and Tobago on vacation or for business every year, and more than 12,500 American citizens are residents of the islands. The United States is the largest trading partner for Trinidad and Tobago. Dr. Keith Rowley is the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago. On September 7th, 2015, Dr. Rowley led the People's National Movement to a general election victory to become the 7th Prime Minister of the country. Dr. Rowley first served as in Parliament as an opposition senator from 1987 to 1990. Later, he served at the cabinet level, holding various portfolios, including Ministry of Agriculture, Lands and Marine Resources, Minister of Planning and Development, Minister of Trade and Industry, Governor of the Caribbean Development Bank, and others. Interestingly enough, Dr. Rowley is a volcanologist who obtained his doctorate in geology, specializing in geochemistry. It's now my honor to invite Prime Minister Keith Rowley and Ambassador Pennelope Beckles, two permanent representatives to the United Nations, to the stage to prepare to ring the opening bell. Mr. Prime Minister, Ms. Ambassador.
Thank you very much. I would like, on behalf of the people of Trinidad and Tobago, to thank NASDAQ for inviting us to this very historic and auspicious occasion during this week of the United Nations General Assembly. And I would like to invite all of you to Trinidad and Tobago, the land of steel band and calypso, and of course to emphasize that Trinidad and Tobago's largest trading partner is the United States. We're the nation with the largest pitch lake in the world. And of course, we are the cultural hub of calypso and steel band. And we have, of course, an airline, Caribbean Airlines, that fly to a number of destinations in the United States. And we are just 7 miles from Venezuela. And we are, in fact, the land of people who like music, but we are also of industry. Our economy is based on oil and gas, but we also have the best chocolate in the world. So if you want the best flavored chocolate ever, try Trinidad and Tobago's chocolate. We also have a significant number of our population who live here in the United States, in Brooklyn, in Florida, in California. So we are very closely knit. And of course, NASDAQ is followed in Trinidad and Tobago on a daily basis by investors who have an interest in this market. So today is a very special day for us, and we are particularly proud to have flown on NASDAQ's board the red, white, and black of Trinidad and Tobago. We benefit from an economy that serves Trinidad and Tobago and the world, and we look forward to continued close working relationship with the United States and the people of the United States. So today, thank you for having us here, and thank you for presenting one of the smallest countries in the world. But of course, not insignificant. We are involved in the international marketplace because we do sell petrochemicals, methanol, urea, fertilizers, and we continue to be an important part of the economy of the United States, even though we are a small country. So we are happy to be here, and we look forward to you remembering us, Trinidad and Tobago, the Caribbean, and the people of Calypso Steel Band, Marshall Montano, Calypso Rose, and the Mighty Sparrow, names that should be household to you here in Brooklyn and elsewhere in America. Thank you for having us.
So I am left, of course, with doing the very important task, and that is to thank the Vice Chairman of NASDAQ, Ed Knight, and especially to thank Carlos Patino, Associate Vice President. Most important, I want to remind you all that we are here at the General Assembly in the United States. The theme for this 74th session of the United Nations General Assembly focuses on galvanizing multilateral efforts for poverty eradication, quality education, climate action, and inclusion. As a small island developing state, in addressing the challenges of the global society, Trinidad and Tobago places emphasis on multilateral approaches rather than unilateral approaches. As we have this opportunity, let us remember the people of Bahamas and their challenges with Hurricane Dorian. Folks, thank you very much.